Shanti's eyes were dazzled by the view from the car window. The high buildings, vehicles speeding by, billboards filled with colorful advertisements, it was all an amazing and bizarre sight to him. He was watching everything with such intensity and wonder, as if a magical world had unfolded before him. Smita saw his astonished expression. She asked, "All of this must seem very strange to you, right?" Without looking away, Shanti simply nodded in response, "Yes, very." "Don't worry," Smita assured him. "You'll get used to all of it in just a few days. By the way, how long had you been wandering around here?" "Since yesterday," Shanti replied succinctly. Just then, Nikita turned to Smita and asked, "Where are you going to keep him now?" "My house is big enough, I'll give him a room," Smita said casually. Apurva smirked, "And maybe you'll be ready to share a bedroom too." Both Apurva and Nikita burst out laughing. "Hey, cut it out, you two!" Smita said, annoyed. The four of them reached Aryabhata College, which was counted among the city's top educational institutions. As they approached the college campus, Smita noticed the stares from people around them. Nikita teased, "Smita, notice anything today?" "What?" Smita asked. "Until yesterday only guys used to stare at us. Today, even the girls can't take their eyes off you. You and Tarzan make a good-looking pair." Nikita and Apurva started laughing again. "You two will never improve," Smita said, rolling her eyes. Shanti also realized now that people were looking at them. He asked Smita, "Why are these people looking at us?" Smita explained, "Because you yourself are staring at everything and everyone without any hesitation. You need to stop staring first." Shanti immediately lowered his gaze and walked on with them. Smita said to Apurva and Nikita, "I won't come to the lecture today. I'll help Shanti a bit, you guys go on." The two of them headed towards the lecture hall, and Smita took Shanti towards the college's large circular garden, located to the right of the main building. The garden had tall trees, attractive colorful flowers, green grass, and stone platforms for sitting. The two of them sat on a platform in a quiet corner. Smita began explaining things to Shanti one by one, the common spoken language, the many languages spoken here, and other fundamental things about the world. A storm was raging in Shanti's mind, but he listened quietly, trying to learn everything. Smita looked at him and asked, "Do you understand anything I'm telling you?" "I am," Shanti said. "Then why are you so quiet? Say something." "It's not that," Shanti said. "There's just one question spinning in my head. No one here knows Sanskrit, so how is it that only you know it?" Smita smiled, "Oh, that. I've been deeply interested in ancient texts since childhood, so I learned Sanskrit. Now reading ancient texts has become my hobby. I don't just know Sanskrit, I know many other languages too." "Is learning a language that easy?" Shanti asked with amazement. "Yes, it's very easy," Smita said. "And a fun fact is that the Hindi language also originated from Sanskrit." "Really?" A wave of surprise and happiness washed over Shanti's face. Smita smiled and nodded. Smita continued to explain each aspect to him further. She had learned a total of 7 languages, including Sanskrit, Urdu, and Latin, from a young age. Despite this, she was the college topper and a state-level basketball player. She knew where Shanti needed to start. Only one worry nagged at her: would this handsome, uncouth jungle boy really be able to learn? It was 4 p.m. Smita had told him a lot. Now it remained to be seen how much he could remember. Apurva and Nikita came to the garden after their lecture ended. They all headed together towards the college canteen. Smita took out her purse to get coupons at the counter. Pointing to the currency notes, Shanti asked, "What is that?" Smita said with a laugh, "This is the thing because of which you've been getting beaten up for the last 2 days. This is what makes the whole world go round." Shanti asked curiously, "And this thing, where does it come from?" Smita laughed again. "You want to know everything in a single day? Don't worry, you'll understand everything gradually." Shanti fell silent. After having snacks in the canteen, they all left. Smita dropped Apurva and Nikita at their homes and then took Shanti with her. Smita had come to Vasuki city for her studies, defying her father's insistence. Her father was a very big businessman. He had bought a beautiful house for her in this city. And now, Shanti began living in one of the rooms of that same house. The next day, Smita and Shanti reached college as usual. Smita had some urgent work with one of her teachers. She said to Shanti, "You wait right here. I have some work inside. You don't have permission to go in." Saying this, Smita went inside. Shanti was standing outside alone when his gaze fell on a group of 4 boys heading straight for him. Their leader, Akash, was Smita's ex-boyfriend, 6 feet tall, well-built, and filled with anger. He had seen Smita with this stranger just yesterday and had been waiting for him to be alone. Akash growled in Hindi, "Whatever is going on between you and Smita, I don't know, but you need to stay away from her." Shanti kept trying to understand his words, but he didn't catch a single one. His silence was enough to further inflame Akash's anger. "So you don't understand plain language?" Akash said angrily, clenching his fist. "Looks like I'll have to explain it to you in another language." A powerful punch landed on Shanti's jaw, then another on his stomach. A hard shove sent him falling to the ground. All 4 of them began kicking and hitting Shanti where he lay. Shanti had no choice but to endure it. Perhaps his luck was good, because just then Smita returned. Smita intervened immediately. She stepped between Akash and Shanti and pushed the 4 of them away. There was fire in her eyes. "Will you never stop your antics?" Smita yelled at Akash, "What right do you have to hit this poor guy?" Akash said in a sarcastic tone, "Poor guy? Do you know what he was just saying about you?" Smita asked, "What was he saying?" "He said such filthy things about you," Akash lied, "that you'd be ashamed to hear them." Smita's anger reached its peak. Her voice became loud and sharp. "This person doesn't know the first thing about the world outside the jungle. He can't even understand what we are saying, and you're telling me he said filthy things about me? There's a limit to lying. If you bother him again, you'll have me to deal with." Saying this, Smita took Shanti's hand and led him away, back to the same quiet circular garden. Shanti asked softly, "Why were those people hitting me?" Smita said with frustration, "Akash is my ex-boyfriend. He saw you with me, so he attacked you." "I'm sorry, Shanti. Don't you worry, this won't happen again. It's my responsibility." Shanti said with a smile, "Why are you apologizing? If it weren't for you, I would have gotten beaten up like this 10 or 12 times between yesterday and now. Did you know that?" At his words, Smita also smiled. Seeing her laugh, Shanti laughed too. Smita started teaching him again. About 3 hours later, Akash showed up again. Smita and Shanti were deep in their studies. "Smita," Akash called out. Smita looked at him and filled with anger. "Why are you here?" "I came to apologize," Akash said in a soft voice. "I didn't know anything about all this." "I'm sorry, Smita." "Don't apologize to me, apologize to Shanti," Smita said sternly. Akash turned to Shanti and said, "I'm sorry, brother." Shanti said simply, "It's okay." Akash said surprised, "He knows Hindi." "You lied to me." Smita retorted quickly, "He doesn't. I'm teaching him." "Oh," Akash said. "That's what I like most about you." "Smita, can't you and I get back together?" Smita said in a clear and firm voice, "No. Whatever was between us is over now." "I admit I made a mistake," Akash pleaded. "I'm ready to apologize for it as many times as it takes." "You don't need to apologize," Smita said. "I've moved on. It would be best if you also accept this truth quickly and move on. Just try to understand what I'm saying, Smita." Akash made one last try. "The conversation is over, Akash," Smita said, giving it finality. "But Smita, are you going to leave or shall we leave?" Smita said, cutting him off. Akash understood it was no use. He lowered his head in a dejected manner and left. Peace returned to the garden, and Smita continued teaching Shanti, the shadow of Akash now lifted from them. Please like, subscribe and press bell icon for next video.